TNA Turning Point 2011. Right, okay, Turning Point. So the first match I'm going to start off with is Jeff Hardy versus Jeff Jarrett. Now for me personally, not overly bothered about this match, and that's kind of why I'm starting off with this match. In terms of business sense, it would make more sense to put Jeff Hardy over. But in terms of the wrestling business, most of the time, if someone fucks up the way Jeff Hardy has, if someone says something or does something they're not supposed to do, then they're punished for it. You know, so if someone goes, oh, I want to go over to there, you know, like talking about WWE or TNA, they get punished for it. If they talk about someone who's high up in the wrestling business or in that particular company, such as Vince McMahon, Triple H, Hulk Hogan, Dixie Carter, people like that, Eric Bischoff even, they get punished for it. That's how it works in the wrestling business. So you either shut up and just get what you're given, or you speak your mind. Jeff Hardy wasn't one of those people anyway. He just fucked up in general with drugs and shit. To be fair, he's lucky to even be back in a wrestling company. If it was me, I'd be like, no. If that was my company, I'd be like, no, you don't deserve it. Because he doesn't. I don't care if he's got a fan base. I don't care if there's people watching this saying, oh, he's well good though. Overrated as far as I'm concerned. So by that, my personal preference for the person winning this match would be Jeff Jarrett. He's the better wrestler. He's got a better psychology. I've got more respect for Jeff Jarrett than I have Jeff Hardy. So that's who I want to win, Jeff Jarrett. Okay, so the next match is Matt Morgan versus Crimson. For me personally, I'm not really looking forward to this match at all. Both of these guys have got potential, but they're kind of formulaic in their style. They just go out there and go through the motions and do their spots, and there's no real story, there's no real wrestling. It's just, okay, let's do this bit. Okay, yeah, let's do that bit. Right, let's do this bit. Alright, finish. It's not... They've been in a couple of good matches. Matt Morgan a couple of years ago with Kurt Angle, but why was that? That was probably because of Kurt Angle. You know, a big guy that he could actually work with. Crimson, yeah, he's been in a couple of semi-decent matches, but nothing overly special. For me personally, I would want Matt Morgan to win. Yeah, it's not a match I'm looking forward to, but it'll be interesting because they're monsters, they're big guys, so it'll be interesting to see what they actually do. Hopefully, it'd be interesting, but it's not one of their matches. I'm not expecting much, you know, but let's see what happens. Right, so the next match is Velvet Sky versus Gail Kim for the Knockouts Championship. Now, ever since Gail Kim has come back, she has been dominant in the ring. She has pretty much squashed everyone. The first night she came back, she had a match with Tara, and she squashed Tara in a matter of minutes. And for me, that was kind of shit to see that happen, because Tara has been there for a few years now. For longer than that, I think 4 or 5 years maybe. She's been there a while, okay, and she didn't fuck off and come back again. You know, she's stuck with TNA ever since WWF. You know, ever since she left or they got rid of her, whatever happened, she's stuck with TNA, right? And she's been through a lot of shit, Tara. You know, so I think she deserves a break personally. That would be the match I would prefer to watch as well, Gail Kim versus Tara. I don't think Velvet Sky is that great of a wrestler. She's okay. But I feel like Gail Kim's going to win. You know, they've ever since she's come back, it's just like, yeah, Gail Kim, and Velvet Sky's just been on the back burner, being like, you know, it's kind of a shame to see that, considering Velvet Sky's been with that company for as long as she has. You know, she didn't come in from another company, fuck off again, and then come back. You know, Gail Kim doesn't deserve to win that belt yet. And considering the fact that Velvet Sky's only had it a month, makes her look weak if she loses. So I want Velvet Sky to win, but I can't help but feel Gail Kim's going to win. Right, so the next match is Mexican America of Sarita versus Inc. with Toxin. Haven't seen much of Toxin really. All I saw was a couple of weeks ago she done a run-in. That was about it. I haven't seen her wrestle yet, so I don't know if she's any good. Sarita, one of the best female wrestlers they've got. Ink Inc. Nah, you know, they're a semi-decent tag team. They're okay. Same as Mexican America. It won't be a great wrestling match, but it won't be a complete load of crap. It won't, you know, it'll be worth watching for the 10 minutes or however long it goes on for. They shouldn't drag it out, this match. But I think Ink Inc. should finally win. I know on my last prediction video for Bound for Glory I said about this match, and they didn't do it, as you people know. So hopefully this month they are doing it. Obviously they are, because it was on the TNA YouTube channel. So yeah, I think Ink Inc. will win this match. Right, so the next match is Christopher Daniels versus Rob Van Dam in a no DQ match. This should be one of the better matches of the night. I feel RVD can still go, so can Christopher Daniels. Two guys that are in their 40s, you know, still go out there and prove themselves every single time. Considering it's a no DQ match, I feel like Christopher Daniels should win, and